Hello my friends, I am really excited to share with you either a big or at the very least pretty cool video today. Now, okay, I gotta tranquilize the elephant, dump it off the side of the boat and get it out of the way. I've been pretty absent and I can't go into it, but just real life stuff's been going on and as a result of that, I have not been able, I can't do YouTube at the moment, I just can't. That's the long and short of it, and it's really unfortunate and it's been pretty depressing, but when I saw this that I'm going to share with you, I had to make something. It's going to be a bit rambly, but I just had to get it out there. I got to share my excitement. So yeah, I'm very sorry, but I will return. I promise. Okay. So what happened? Let's get into it. Well, I was online, as you do, and a viewer and a friend of mine called LilBigJP, I think I pronounced that right. Yeah, there we go. Actually messaged me and he shared with me a tweet somebody made. And that tweet was linked to an ArtStation account. Now, if you don't know what ArtStation is an online platform where both professional and hobbyist artists can have their art portfolios. So, for example, on the professional side, say you work in game development, you've worked on 5 games. You can put the art or some of the stuff that you've worked on in those games on there. So say you are looking to hire somebody and you see, oh, he's worked on this game, he did this in that game, and he did this in this game. You know, you get the idea. Okay, so what was the account that this tweet was linked to? It was owned by a man by the name of Aaron Cruz. If you don't know who that is, I didn't know who that is, I do now, and you will too. Aaron is a senior artist at Bungie, and very recently he made some pretty cheeky posts. Pretty cheeky. One was 3 months ago, and one was 1 month ago. And just by some of the replies he's been giving people, he seems really excited, so that could be why he released something that doesn't look like it should have been released, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you them now. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So this overall page is given the title King and Queen ... Kind of, mysterious. Ooh. And the description is statue explorations done for the world of Destiny 2. So what this means is that this is work being done for Destiny 2. Whatever concepts are being worked on here, eventually some iteration of them will, hopefully, it is the intention for them to make their way into the world of the game, in-game. I'm saying that because it's relevant to the next 2 pictures. Okay, so, and again, the reply that he gave here, we were aiming for mysterious, winky smiley face. So I don't know, I think he's pretty pumped. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts. And again, I need to be clear here, I have not analyzed these that long. I'm probably going to find something new 20 minutes after making the video, but I just want to share my initial thoughts, and more importantly, I want to get your thoughts. Were you expecting to see something like this? I don't think you were. What do you think? Are you excited? Do you have any guesses what it could be? Let me know, please, because I am hyped. Well, kind of. I'm kind of scared more than anything, but yeah, it's a good scare. Okay, so right off the bat, what do my 4 eyes see? Well, we have a king and a queen. Okay, that's pretty easy to tell based on the title. So I'm going to say that one of these is a king and one of these is a queen. Now we live in the age that is 2021, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. You can decide which is the king and which is the queen, and all the more power to you. Okay, so that's that. The second thing is that the one has this thing going on and the other has this thing going on. You're probably waiting for me to tell you exactly what that is, and unfortunately, for the first time and probably not the last time, I'm going to disappoint you and say that I don't know what that is. But I thought I'd point it out. Could it be something relevant and significant to the story? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so what's next? Next, we have this. At first I thought this was a sword, and I was like, oh, that's sick, mate. But no, I think it's a scepter or a staff of some kind. You know, the kind that like the kings and queens have that signify their power and their authority. Now, it could be a really fancy walking stick, but for people with crippling arthritis, they're standing pretty straight, so I don't think that's the case, mate. Okay, I'm going to go with the fact it's a scepter. I'm going to go with that. Okay. Their fashion sense is a little weird, but who am I to judge? It is what it is. Next thing is, I do think that they are either human or they were created by humans. And let me explain that. So, they have human features. 2 arms, 2 legs, a skeletal face. And as the next 2 pictures will show, I do believe that these have 5 fingies, which is a human trait that I've learned from looking at other games. And of course, in the world of Destiny, I'm pretty sure the humans and the Wolcens are the only ones with the 5 fingies. So, I think these are humans, or were humans at some stage maybe, I don't know. At the very least, these could have been idols or entities, created by humans. If you look at our real world, many gods are created to look like humans by humans. It's more relatable that way. So maybe these are entities. Maybe these aren't even characters that never existed and they never will exist, but humans made them. Either way, I do believe that this depiction is of humans. Okay. I gotta be thorough with this because I don't want to be called out making assumptions and making statements. Okay. Next thing is, with this pattern here, I'm pretty confident that we're looking at pyramid inspiration and pyramid patterns here. I really do believe that, and you bet your bucket I'm going to be doing a lot of analyzing on this later on. Now this is where we're drawing the line with our next one, and okay, I'm not saying it is, right? I'm just giving a inkling, okay? When I first saw this, I kind of got the idea of Nezarec Sin, and especially the ornament, okay? Let me know what you think. I'll put a picture up. Let me know if I'm stretching or not, but I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, cool, nice. And that is pretty much it. Okay. Let's look at the second picture. Okay, right off the bat, see this here? You can call it an X, you can call it a cross, you can call it a starfish, you can call it a compass, you can call it a star or whatever. I call it an X. This is one of the 2 most reoccurring patterns in pyramid architecture, in the walls and the floors and all that. So I think I should have a picture available that I can put up. Yeah, pyramid themed, pyramid related, 100%, 150%. Okay, cool. As for this kind of bumpy stuff going on, the only other architecture in the world of Destiny that has its same kind of engraving style and that bumpiness is actually the Dreaming City. I know I've been suspicious of the Dreaming City for a long time. If you've watched some of my streams, some of my specific streams, you'll know that I know things about the Dreaming City and that I've discovered things about the Dreaming City that most people don't know at all. I haven't yet to make a video on it because I want to make sure I do a good job on it, but I'm suspicious about this. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not making a statement, but I'm suspicious. Okay. Now, the main thing about this is I have it labeled as Big Ego. This dude is trying to look cooler than he actually is by making it look like he has 4 arms when clearly he does not. Okay? I don't know how this works. I don't know how they're levitating because I don't understand it, but to me it looks like he's trying to have 4 arms when he doesn't. Okay. And that's really it. I think if you have this sphere here, no idea the significance. You have this face. If it's a face, it's looking up or it's the top of a cowboy hat. Okay, we'll go with that. And that's about it. Obviously, it's a statue built into the ground, and that's that. Okay, that's really all there. I don't have much else to say. Right, 3rd and 4th pictures. These really tickle the taint. These get me going, man. Here we go. Okay, so Aaron, Mr. Cruz, he says that this is for prop studies. What? He says that this is for prop studies. So, apparently this is just for educational purposes and has nothing to do with anything. So, I don't know. At the same time, he says this is unused art. Okay. So keep that in mind. We may never ever see anything like this. But let's just, come on. I wanna have hope, okay? I wanna have hope. Egyptian humans. I gotta say, Egyptian humans. If you've seen my Eldritch Theory stuff, you know, Egyptian humans. I have been very adamant that the pyramid race has been inspired by the ancient Egyptians, and that potentially they are descended from ancient Egyptians. So if this ever in any form or shape appears in game, you know I'm gonna be screaming so loud in happiness. If you're curious as to why I'm saying it's Egyptian, well, you have that kind of pharaoh looking thing going on here. And this looks like kind of, the mummy thing, the wrappings, It is what it is. I'm not too sure what this is. If it's supposed to be ancient Egyptian themed or if it's a different culture. I am fully expecting there to be some kind of other culture, because if Beyond Light was good for anything, it was introducing a lot of new ancient Greek stuff. So it could be Greek. I don't know. If you see, again, right, please, if you see something and it stands out, let me know. Okay, cool. Thanks. Another thing of note is that look at this. This could be purely, for the giggles, but this is the type of terrain that they are built into, which means if this appears in game, this is actually what the level or the kind of area is going to be looking like. Now, unless this is deep underground in a cave, then you're not going to really, but if this is out in the open, then you can expect the area to have this kind of rock or whatever it is. Okay. The next thing is that they have no bodies. And that is why I think we're looking at this. You see this kind of, I'll go to the next picture for the giggles, That is why I think we have this. I don't think this is supposed to signify head shape. I think this is like the garb stretched out to max height. You get me. There are variations between these four, different head wearing stuff, different amulet stuff, all that cool stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know if, I don't know if these are weapons or not. These look like spears, but let me know. These could be for ceremonial things. Let me know if you recognize anything. And okay, let's talk about the unused art aspect of this. If this is not purely for educational purposes, and this just happened to be unused concepts that was supposed to be put in game at some stage, then there are two things that stand out to me. The first is the core concept. If Mr. Cruz made this, it is because he was given a concept, and that means Mr. Cruz made the pyramid people ancient Egyptians because he was told to make ancient Egyptians by either the world design team or the narrative team. So if that's the case, and this isn't just purely educational stuff, regardless of what shape or form these appear in, the core concept will remain the same, and that is ancient Egyptian people. And people, humans, 5 fingies. Very big. Who else in the world of Destiny would make these kinds of statues? Only the pyramid race, because there's no one else that's left. There's no other race or faction that I can see making this. Oh, these words are going to bite me, I just know it, but anyway. So, that's that, right? The core concept is exposed. Second, if this was supposed to be in the game, in the future, but it was supposed to be put in game, but it was unused, then that means it didn't reach the standard or the vision that was there. But I could be wrong here, but look how high quality this production is. Surely they drew pictures of this first, right? It's a lot cheaper and quicker, but it's here in seemingly a sandbox environment. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but these certainly look like they are. This looks like you can just put them in game. So to me, if this was supposed to eventually be in the game, but it didn't reach the vision or the standard, it got pretty close. Which means that whatever does get put in, if it does get put in, should look kind of similar. So again, keep that in mind. And that's about it. That is everything. Please keep in mind, although I want to go and run wild with my hopes and dreams. We gotta respect Mr. Cruz for saying that it's unused art and that it's for prop studies. So that's that. But these, we got them, boys. All right, I am hyped. Kind of scared, but I'm hyped as well. Let me know what you think, and let's have a discussion. Listen, there's a lot of people that are quick to strike down these kinds of videos for being over, theorizing or stretching or whatever. Listen, man, do that. I'm just trying to create discussion. I'm just trying to get more people involved in digging deep into the lore and the world of Destiny, man. So please, if you have any thoughts, you think, oh, I think it's cool, comment it. You think you're wrong, comment it and say why. So, because listen, you might change my mind, okay? And if you want to add on to this, I noticed this and you didn't, please tell me. because ultimately we're gonna find out the truth a lot faster if we work together. So yeah, I am on a hiatus, as I mentioned. This is a really brief, very brief return. And if you are new to the channel and you like these kinds of videos where I go digging in a lot of different places, feel free to subscribe, join the journey, and I'd love to have a community. And I'd say 99.55% of the people that watch my videos have proven themselves to be amazing people, and I'm really honored to have each and every one of them. And listen, just the fact, I would not know this, I would not see this if it wasn't for one of you. You boys are legends. Absolute legends. Okay, well, I'm rambling on. Didn't have a script. We're 16 minutes. That's actually a world record for a short video of mine, so that's that, okay? Right, boys, I have to go, but I will talk to you later. Tell me what you think. Bye-bye.